Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little comparison here again with the Galaxy A8, which is another device actually I think is quite similar to the Note 5 here, and I definitely think that if you can't afford a Note 5 because they are quite expensive, maybe a lot of people would be better suited here with the Galaxy A8, which offers you a very similar kind of experience here, which we can have a look here at the main comparisons here. Now, with first things first, in terms of the build quality, both are very similar actually. You know, I can see a lot of synergy here with the design. However, funnily enough, the Galaxy A8 is actually a thinner device. Here you can see it is coming in probably one of the thinnest devices Samsung has ever produced, and because of that it does actually feel a little bit more comfortable in the hand compared to the Note 5. The Note 5 feels comfortable, don't get me wrong, but I think that the Galaxy A8 is just an ergonomic masterpiece here. It's got the same kind of nice curve as well like the Xiaomi Mi Note, which is very nice, and you can see a lot of detail here in the design. Unlike the Note 5, also we're getting a kind of plasticky back here, which obviously is going to be more durable down the line. Not quite as premium though, you know, it looks a little bit cheap from afar, but I think if you do like, you know, to look after your device. I have already actually been like using a knife on the A8, and it proves to be very durable. You might be able to make out some marks where I put the knife here, but it's very hard to notice. I don't think you could get away with that on the Note 5 here. On the back we are getting slightly modest more kind of camera here. I think this is a 16 megapixel camera, and this one obviously 16 megapixel with optical image stabilization. Can't remember if this one has optical image stabilization, but I do think it's a little bit more modest than the Note 5's one, which is like the top of the line spec. In terms of the actual front here, we can see we're getting very beautiful Super AMOLED displays with both of them. The display obviously on the Galaxy Note 5 is a Quad HD display, so you're getting very nice high pixel density up in the 500, 600 kind of range, whereas the display on the A8 is full HD. But in terms of your day-to-day, there's very little difference in terms of the sharpness. You can see here both of them very nice and sharp. Maybe we can get a nicer zoom here so you can see for yourself. The quality here is very comparable. A bit too close maybe. There we go. You can see that the are very bezel-less as well, which I really do enjoy about these two. Very little bezel on both of them, which maximizes that screen real estate to a fantastic level. I'd say that they're about the same in terms of the viewing angles straight away here. You know, I can't see too much difference really. Both are very gorgeous in terms of the Super AMOLED here, but those of you who enjoy pixel density will definitely prefer the Note 5, I think, going down the line a little bit. They both coming with very nice up-to-date specs as well. I think the specs on the A8 are a little bit more modest, Snapdragon 615 with 3 gigs of RAM, obviously versus your Exynos 7 series with 4 gigs of RAM. So this is probably going to be a little bit more powerful day to day, but you can see if we just quickly get up some apps here, you know, there's very little in the way of lag with the A8. I think that it pushes along the TouchWiz very nicely here, but the speed on the Note 5 is a boss at the end of the day, so we are going to get a little bit more kind of speed here, so do bear that in mind for those of you who like your gaming. But other than that, obviously the TouchWiz is something we can have a look at here. Both of them coming with very nice fingerprint scanner implementations as well, so you can see I've already set it up here on the A8. very seamless, and you do get that as well on here. They come with the full suite of TouchWiz, so you're getting the music as well here. So you can see we do have the latest TouchWiz play speed here. You get basically quite a lot of sound alive settings as well. I think this is true as well on this one. So there's very little difference here in terms of the actual TouchWiz, even though the icons obviously look a little bit more circular on the Note 5. So, you know, I think that's going to be personal preference here, which one you do prefer. Obviously, you don't get the very nice multitasking. In fact, you do actually get the multitasking. What am I talking about? You do get the multitasking actually on the A8, which is very nice. I was thinking of another device, but obviously you don't get the very nice S Pen functionality here on the A8. For those of you who like your kind of business kind of stuff here, you will miss that quite a lot. You can add shortcuts here, as you can see, to your most used things. So if I just add a few here and then go back, you can see, whoa, they come up there very nice and quick. And you can see there's no support here for buying another like pen and having a note experience on the sly, so do bear that in mind. In terms of the camera app, we can just have a quick look at that as well. You can see they're both quite similar here in terms of the UI. You get your auto mode straight in there, but if we have a look here, you can see we get a little bit more modes on the Note 5, such as live broadcast, which is pretty awesome. I would have liked to have seen that on the A8 here, as well as some other ones as well. You can download others as well, which is very nice, and they both come with a Pro mode, so you can control the white balance, shutter speed, etc., which I do enjoy. The Note obviously supports 4K resolution recording, whereas you don't get that on the A8. So if that's an issue, you may want to you know, go for the Note 5 here. But they do come both with quite a lot of settings here. I think this one also supports RAW support, so if those who like to edit like your RAW files without JPEGs, then you'll be quite happy there. But you know, I've been very actually impressed with the Galaxy A8 here, and I think that in general, you know, it shows that you don't have to pay a fortune for a very nice experience, which is premium, quite moderately spec'd as well, with a very good camera. The battery life's also been very good as well on the A8, so I've been impressed with the overall value here. But for those of you who are like power users, you know, I'd say spend a little bit more on the Note 5, or even the Note 4 would still be a very good choice here. Yeah, just a quick little comparison here then between these two. Hope you did enjoy, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.